CBS presents this program in color.
Enjoy. From Television City in Hollywood, it's Tattletales. Welcome to the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And now, here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convey. Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. Thank you for tuning us in at home. It's nice to have you with us, as usual, and it's nice to have all of you here today. We have a very lively, wonderfully entertaining group of people with us today, and you're going to meet them right now. Winning money for the blues section from the Mandrell Sisters show, Irlene Mandrell and Rick Boyer. Winning money for the yellow section today, Maria Grimm, and from Mork and Mindy, Conrad, Janis. And winning money for the red section, Ann Cullen, and from Blockbusters, Bill Cullen. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I like it when you're out front to begin with, you know. It's nice. You guys are all very nice and attractive fellas, but they look great out here, you know.
Oh, well.
If you're ready to go, let's get things rolling, shall we? Without fooling around. First question worth $150 to your rooting sections. And by the way, I think at the moment there are around 97 people in each rooting section. People at home sometimes forget that they get the money. Whenever a celebrity couple wins money, it is divided among the people in their rooting section.
Oh.
They get the money, and they get it today, too. You didn't know that.
Oh, no.
Okay, here we go. Men, one day at work, you receive a note from her, from this lady out here. It says, meet me tonight at 9 in room 514 of the Beverly Plaza Hotel. And don't phone me. Would you phone her to see what it was all about? Or would you just go to the hotel without phoning? Okay? Now, I could read that another way and maybe put another connotation on it. Meet me tonight at room 514 of the Beverly Plaza Hotel and don't phone me. Okay? Off you go, guys. What does it mean? And what would you do, Irlene, if you got a message like that? I mean, what would he do? You receive a note. He receives. I'm asking her. Wait a minute, I'll get it. I'm asking him. You have done that. What would he do if he got a note from like that from you?
Well, there's never been an incident like that, and not that he usually ever does what I tell him to do, but I'm going to take a chance and say that he won't phone me.
He would just show up and not phone you. Okay. Does he usually do what you ask him to do?
He don't do what well, yeah, kind of. We make a joke about don't tell me what to do, but I guess we kind of do.
Okay, so he will do what you ask, and he will not phone you. Here he comes. What are you going to do, Rick? You have a choice, either to phone her and find out what the heck this is all about, or just show up.
Well, we stay in pretty close contact with one another, so we know what each other's doing, basically. But if she done this, I'd go to the hotel.
That's right. Oh, you're off and rolling today. The last time out, Irlene and Rick had a tough time, and now the first one right off the bat, you got it.
I love
See?
you, Ernie.
Way to go, baby.
It's a comeback time. Maria, what will Conrad do?
Well, he knows me very well, and I think that he would just go.
Think so?
Of course.
Really?
Yes.
Would he be worried, concerned, or would he think it was a
No,
rendezvous?
he'd be excited.
Oh, he would?
Yes.
See, I read it wrong. I knew I'd do that. Okay, he'll just show up. Here he comes. Conrad, what are you going to do now? She's asked you not to call, but it is rather strange, isn't it?
That's not strange. I'd run out and buy the champagne and go running on her. I wouldn't call her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what she said. You're right. See, you're all assuming that this is a romantic idea, a ploy. What if she's in big trouble and you show up with the champagne? And she says, what are you doing, you idiot?
Yeah.
The house burned down.
You hit him on the head with a bottle.
He showed up once when somebody else said.
What's that?
He showed up once when somebody else sent a message.
He did?
In Paris, yes.
Explain that.
Of course, I went with him.
Wait a minute. Someone that sent him a message?
Yes, in Paris, we were in a terrific hotel, and he got a lady who sent him a note and said, meet me at such and such. She didn't know that he was involved, so we both went, and he played the horn.
Well,
It was a
I wouldn't
restaurant.
touch that for $1 million.
Leave it alone, Bert. It's true, but leave it alone.
That's incredible. How about that? A menage a horn is what that's called. And
Oh, you wouldn't leave it alone.
what will Bill say to this?
I wish I knew. I have a feeling, because Bill is very cautious, and I think that's the bottom line of this question. I think he would call.
You think so?
Yeah.
He'd
I
want to
hope
know.
I'm right, but I honestly think he'd call.
He'd
He'd be
wanna know
very
what was wrong.
intrigued with the whole idea, but I think he'd call.
Yeah. You know, I was trying to think what I would do, and I know you all do the same. We all do, try to see how we would answer these questions.
Yeah.
And I think I'd call someone else and have them call.
I wouldn't call, because I love surprises, but Bill hates surprises.
Okay, you
Yeah,
say
I
he'll
think
call
so.
anyway.
I
Here he
think so.
comes. Bill, you've gotten this rather mysterious note.
Yeah.
With your orders in it, not to phone. Would you go ahead and call anyway, or would you go to the hotel without phoning?
I had a lot of fun in room 510.
Never mind.
I've never been in 514. The first thing I would do, Bert, in a case like this, because I'm a cautious person, I'd make sure it was Ann who signed the note.
Yeah.
Then I'd make sure it was me to whom it was addressed. Having determined that both those things were correct, I feel that she must be preparing some super surprise. I wouldn't phone her. I'd go along with it. Figure I'd have a...
You can finish that sentence, Bill, after that rude buzz.
Figure I'd have a ball with whoever is in room 5.
Yes.
Oh, whatever hotel.
I'm terribly sorry. Bill, Marie, and Conrad, Irlene, and Rick are right. They split the first one in half. We'll come back in a moment with question number 2. Meet you at 514 of the Beverly Plaza.
Hey, Jenny, can we listen to Original Gold again?
Sure. You know, she listens to my Original Gold collection more than I do.
That's because it's filled with so many of our favorite songs.
I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning. He's so fine.
Let the little girl dance.
Oh, but baby, I know that he's in.
Hey, little girl, you don't have to hide nothing no more.
All 55 hits are 100% certified original hits by the original artist.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
You get all 55 hits on 3 cassettes for only $26.95. Or 3 CDs, just $32.95. Here's how to order.
To order Original Gold, call 1-800-781-5577. That's 1-800-781-5577. Or send $26.95 for 3 cassettes or $32.95 for 3 CDs, plus $4.95 shipping and handling to the address on your screen.
Here we go. Question number 2 coming up. And this one's worth $150 as well, guys. Listen carefully, especially you, Bill.
All right.
Men, if we gave you $100,000 tax-free, would you go to the next Academy Awards ceremony dressed as a woman? Yes or no? Goodbye. Oh, yes. Now we'll find out something about him, won't we? How does Conrad feel about that, do you think? 100 grand tax-free.
Yes, on both counts, yes.
He would go.
Of course, so would I.
Really?
Sure.
Well, for you, it's not quite as difficult
Well,
as
I'd
it
go
is for
dressed
Conrad.
as a man, of course.
You would, eh?
Yes.
Has he? Does he go to the Academy Awards?
No, he doesn't.
'Cause
I'd love to, but he doesn't go.
Because I don't know if our audience knows, but Conrad is a man of many, many, many talents, and among one of his historical background notes is that he gave Shirley Temple her first kiss on the screen. Did you know that? Yeah. Oh yeah. gave her second and her third kiss, too, I think.
Now, wait a minute.
Okay. He'll say yes, eh?
Yes.
Here he comes. Conrad, what are you going to do? 100 grand tax-free, but you got to go in drag.
Are we talking about a beaded gown now? Of course I'd do it.
That's what you said.
But it has to be by Bob Mackey.
I was just going to say, give him a beaded gown and do it for $1.50. What the heck?
There you are.
Thanks, Conrad. What about Bill?
I feel sorry for the rent section because I don't know. It's not that we couldn't use the money. I don't think he would.
You think no?
No. I'm going to say no and just hope you would. Is that all right with you if I say no?
He wouldn't do it, eh? 100 grand. Okay, what a guy. Here he comes. Bill, are you going to go to the Academy Awards in a gown, sir?
Well, I can't make up my mind till I'm finished here in room 514.
Yes.
Now, I wonder if after these 26 years how well Ann knows me. Because this answer, there's no question in my mind about this.
Right.
$100,000 tax-free is great shakes, as they used to say in my day. But I would have to thank them and say, no, thank you.
That's what the lady said. You got it. She knows you well.
Yeah. I know you.
Yeah. I get the feeling that there might be a little something behind that answer that the next point we'd get the real reason. I mean, you feel strongly about it.
Oh, because I have such trouble in high heels.
I see. I got it. Thank
High
you, Bill.
heel is all right.
Irlene, what will Rick say?
This is really hard, too, because normally I'd say he wouldn't, but with 100,000, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. 100,000 is a lot of money,
Yeah.
tax-free. Tax-free.
That's wonderful.
Goodness sakes, here he comes. What are you going to do, Rick? You know your choice.
For $100,000, I'd spend $500 just getting my hair done.
You're right. You're all right. We'll split that three ways. Very nicely done, gentlemen. Step to the rear, ladies, if you will. We'll bring the gentlemen out front, and we'll come back with the second half of Tattletales in just a minute. Maybe they'll wear dresses for the second half.
Mystic Music presents Bell Bottom Rock.
I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Ride, Captain, ride, upon your mystery ship. You ain't nothing yet.
Bell Bottom Rock has all those hard-to-find favorites from the early 70s. Crank it up! Now, you can get all 35 classic rock hits digitally remastered into one fantastic collection.
Got a black magic woman. I'll be the roundabout.
Bring back all those great moments of the 70s.
Hello, it's me, Mr. Bojangles. Dragging the line, dragging the line. You're so lame.
Rock will never be like this again.
I'm your vehicle, baby. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. Hot town, summer in the city.
This Bell Bottom's rockin'.
Mississippi Queen. If you know what I mean. You're a shining star. No matter who you are. Keep on dancing, baby.
Order Bell Bottom Rock today. 2 cassettes only $19.95. 2 CDs only $24.95. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-325-2444 or send $19.95 for 2 cassettes or $24.95 for 2 CDs plus $4.95 shipping to Bell Bottom Rock, P.O. Box 1144-GAME, Monument, Colorado. Or call 1-800-325-2444. That's 1-800-325-2444.
Bad.
Okay, here we are, back after halftime. As you can see, I have the gentlemen with me. The ladies are in the back. And Irlene, you and Marie are tied with $125 apiece. And Ann, you have $50. Just the beginning of things. Ready, guys? This question is for you, ladies. What is the part of your body that you are least satisfied with? Okay? It could be anything.
Just one?
Off you go. Now, mumble goes through the crowd. Roar, 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 roar. We'll start with you, Bill. You seem to be amused by this.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to be right up front. Well, yeah, up front. I mean, we are supposed to be up front with our answers, are we not?
I would think so, yeah.
I would hope that Anne would not desert me after I give a truthful answer. I would think that the part of her body that Anne would be least satisfied with, because she said it to me many times, is plural, as opposed to the singular part.
Yes.
And I think it would be, oh, well, if I'm wrong, I'm dead.
What are you going to say, her ears? Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe I had better. No, I think Anne would say it was the buck, or what do you call those?
Yeah, that's good. Either one of those will do.
Right, the same kind of place that I would rub suntan lotion on.
Yes, right.
Exactly. I would say that.
From another question.
Yeah.
You would say the bazoom.
I'll say it again and again.
Yes.
I
love it when you say that.
I'll say it until someone stops me.
All right.
That's right.
Here she comes. And which part will it be?
I hate to think of what he said. I always thought a little cleavage would be fun.
That's what the man said. You're right. Well, you said it so nicely. Here. See how classily she handled that?
Isn't that marvelous?
Would be fun.
I couldn't think of cleavage.
Yeah, I know. You're out here saying, bazooms, they wore bazooms. They get them bazooms.
You should know what I didn't say.
Thank you, Ann. Rick, what will Irlene say?
Boy,
I know, you got a tough choice, let me tell you.
I'm dead, too, if I don't say the wrong. I think it's going to be her thighs, probably.
Yeah?
That's what she'd say.
She's least satisfied with her thighs?
Yeah, well, right up here, wherever that is.
Well, I think that qualifies,
yeah.
We'll have her show us when she comes out.
Okay.
See, it looked pretty good to me before, didn't it, guys?
It looks great to me.
Yeah.
Okay, but if she has to pick something...
I think that's what she'd probably complain about, yeah.
Okay.
It all looks great to me, too.
You bet. Here she comes. Which part of your body are you least satisfied with, Irlene?
Well, this may sound real strange, but it's the one part that Rick teases me about once in a while, but I have a long second toe.
That's not exactly what he said, but you're very close.
Boy, I could have said ears.
A long second toe, eh?
Something nobody ever sees, Irlene.
Yeah. Well, she sees it, and you see it, and we ask her, see? We said, what is part of your body that you are least satisfied with? And she doesn't like her long second toe.
Well, he went into, I was dressing one time, and he went in and told the salesman that had to be me because it was a long second toe down there. But it wasn't. He was pretty embarrassed.
It wasn't.
I waited out there an hour for that gal.
Because you could see her feet under the door.
The floor was Irlene.
Don't they say a long second toe means that you're dominant? Yeah, I think it does. Does it mean that you're dominant, Irlene?
No, well, I guess. It could be. I've heard it's a sign of good breeding.
Oh, really? No, I think that's for horses have a good, isn't it? Do you have a big... Oh, no, horses don't have toes. Must be goats. No, they don't either. Well, what the hell? We'll find out later. Thank you, Irlene. What will Maria say, Conrad?
Rick, I have a long second toe. Can we work something out? I was reviewing the parts of Maria's body as we were sitting here talking, and I'm very satisfied with all of them. I don't know what to say to this. I would have to think, I'll have to guess the elbow.
The elbow?
I've heard cop-outs, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
before.
what it is. It's a cop-out. You think I'm going to answer that question? You're crazy.
I know how you feel. I don't blame you for a second. But hasn't she ever complained to you about something?
No.
She's never said that I really don't like this or that about myself.
I don't recall if she has.
Really?
No.
Okay. I mean, if you have to say something, you're going to say elbows.
I'll say her elbows. That's right.
It's not over yet, gang. Don't worry. Do you know we had that happen once, and the person got it right, and the audience was in a state of shock. They laughed for 10 minutes. I could tell you what the answer was, too, but not on the air. Why couldn't I? We did it once. Here comes Maria. Maria, what part of your body are you, in fact, the least satisfied with?
That is not very fair. Because being in love, I've gained about 10 pounds, so I don't like this. But anyway, I guess my tush and my hip.
No. As a matter of fact, Conrad could not think of anything because in your eyes you are perfect. In his eyes you are perfect.
Oh.
And so he named your elbows.
Oh,
Yes.
I love losing
Yes.
this way.
Yes, you love losing that way. The banana section's not too choked up about it.
I'm sorry.
But look what happens, Ann. Yes, Bill?
Isn't it amazing how many couples can't tell their tush from their elbows?
I love you.
Hey, but look what happened. You see, Ann and Bill got the whole thing, and now it's all tightened up. Got a good close game now. And we'll come back in a moment with the $300 question. Somebody's going to win it. Just know his tush from his elbow, eh?
For tough jobs you thought only a dishcloth could do, try new Bounty Rinse and Reuse. One sheet is so durable, it keeps working till the whole job's done. Rinse and Reuse has extra thick quilting for sponge-like durability to rinse, wring, and reopen, unlike ordinary towels that wad up when wet. So rinse and reuse it till the job's done, then throw it away.
The quilting quicker picker-upper.
New Bounty Rinse and Reuse.
Golden Door, one of the world's most renowned spas. Here, rejuvenating treatments restore health to mind and body. And for hair, the salon at Golden Door chooses Pantene Pro-V, the ultimate in provitamin therapy. Only Pro-V has this patented provitamin formula that penetrates from root to tip. Even the most damaged hair seems revitalized, renewed, restored to a natural state of enhanced well-being. Pantene Pro-V, for hair so healthy it shines. The Golden Door Spa agrees.
You've spent your entire life sleeping in an old-fashioned flat bed, but now you have the opportunity to find out about a better, healthier way to relax and sleep. Get this free information kit about Craftmatic adjustable beds. Call toll-free and a helpful operator will mail you a free Craftmatic adjustable bed catalog and this special rebate certificate. It's worth $200 off any Craftmatic Model 1 adjustable bed. Why is Craftmatic making this rebate offer? It's our way of saying thanks for taking the time to find out about Craftmatic. There is, of course, absolutely no obligation for calling toll-free and requesting this helpful information kit. So if you have any interest in adjustable beds, pick up your phone and call now.
Call toll-free 1-800-249-1900. That's 1-800-249-1900. Toll-free 1-800-249-1900.
Hello. This question is worth $300, and this is going to decide it right now. We got a real good close game, ladies. If you're ready, Irlene and Maria, you have 125, and Ann, you have $200. You're in the lead. Listen carefully. This one is worth $3, as I said. Ladies, in New Orleans, it's not uncommon to hear a jazz band played during a funeral procession. Would you like a jazz band to play at your funeral? Okay, off you go. I see somebody smells victory here, but let's we'll start with Rick. How does Irlene feel about this?
Irlene loves music.
Yes, of course.
She likes all kinds of music.
And you're a musician, of course, and,
yeah.
and you play the bass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try to. I think she would like it. I
think yes.
I don't think she'd object to music. Yeah.
Yeah, you think so? Some are mumbling, some are yes and no's, about evenly split. Okay, you'll say yes. She would like that. Here she comes. Irlene, how do you feel about that? Would you like to have jazz played at a jazz band play at your funeral?
Well, I love jazz and into music and everything, but I just think that I think that I would have it rather it be a little more personal. Personal.
No, that's not what Rick said.
How do you turn this thing off? Change the channel on here and get a different light.
That's what's turning it. No, he thought maybe being involved, being a singer and a musician as well, that you might go for that. The answer is no. Now you know.
Don't do it, Rick.
No, don't do it. Moving right down to Conrad.
Bert, you threw one right over the center of the plate.
I did,
The base is loaded in the last half of the night. There is no question. I play New Orleans jazz. Maria loves New Orleans jazz. She would love to have New Orleans jazz played at her funeral.
At her funeral?
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll find out. Here she comes. Maria, the question, as you know, is at your funeral, would you like to have, in fact, a jazz band playing?
That's one of the reasons I fell in love with Conrad. All of my life, I've wanted a jazz band to play at my funeral. Yes?
You're right.
Now, Bert, I might add that she only last night mentioned to me that's what she wanted.
Are you kidding?
No,
Yes.
I'm serious. She
What?
did. She did. She said, yes, when I die, I want a jazz band to play at my funeral.
Oh.
Well, let's throw the question out there.
You're right. Gee, if we'd known that, we never would have asked that question, that's for sure.
Sometimes.
That's funny. All right, this is for the game, Bill. Now we are really up against it here. The red section, smelling victory, is now a little worried.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
Whole section, we're all
Because
worried.
we're asking Ann, of course, and this will decide the game.
Just last night, Ann and I were chatting. And she said, you know what I want for my funeral? I said, no, dear, what? She said, a little cleavage. I feel like Conrad. This is not only over the center of the plate, but it's a fastball. Because I do know that as much as Ann loves jazz, and I love jazz, Ann wants no funeral or no ceremony or anything. It might be fine if the band came in and played during the last rites. But when at the funeral time, I'm sure Ann would say, thanks a lot, and she loves jazz, but she doesn't want any jazz band messing around in her funeral.
Yeah, the
And if I'm wrong, it's my funeral.
Yes, right.
That's
That's what the red section is thinking. Okay, you say no, absolutely not interested. Here she comes. This will decide the game, Ann. If you get this right, you win it for the red section. If not, Conrad and Maria will forge from behind and win it. Would you like a jazz band to play at your funeral?
Sure, why not?
No, that's not what we said. Time is up. Maria and Conrad win it for the Bananas. We'll come back in a moment and give them their money. By golly, they forged from behind.
Welcome to Betty's Ocean Diner. I'm Betty.
We work hard to make a good first impression. We gotta look our best all the time. If the waiters don't look clean, what are they gonna think about the kitchen? One waiter in a stained shirt, and forget it. Our food makes really tough stains. Before, with the detergents we tried, we couldn't get this grease out. But now, with this new Tide with bleach alternative, I can really see a difference. It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be Tide. This is the best looking family on the block, and I'm proud of it.
Thanks for coming.
To get a fresh mountain spring scent in your clothes, you could add mountain snow, wildflowers, or spring water to your wash. Or just wash them in new Mountain Spring Tide. The same great cleaning, now with a fresh Mountain Spring scent. Try new Mountain Spring Tide. Look for it along with regular Tide.
There's only one fishing lure proven to catch all these fish and virtually every species of game fish in North America. It's the Banjo Minnow, the world's first and only genetic response fishing lure.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Dan. Well, I'm here to tell you the Banjo Minnow is truly the most exciting thing I've seen in a mighty long time.
The Banjo Minnow will outfish every fishing lure in existence today.
We had made a fishing lure that actually made fish bite even if they weren't hungry.
And it works.
It's amazing, totally amazing.
I've not missed a fish on the Banjo Minnow.
Just is amazing. It's just unbelievable.
Have your credit card ready and call now to order the complete 110-piece Banjo fishing system. You get 24 Banjo Minnows in 3 different sizes and 4 colors. Banjo weedless bait hooks, counterbalanced jigs, and much, much more. All yours for only $29.95. For faster service, have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen right now.
This bait is phenomenal. When I'm not out on the prairie, I watch Game Show Network.
The Bananas did it today with Maria and Conrad, $425. We had $1,000. They will divide $1,425. Thank you all, and thank you for watching this. Bert Conway saying so long, and I thank you.
In addition to cash awards, a member of the winning rooting section selected at random will also receive a TI 5130 printer display desktop calculator from Texas Instruments. Anything you can do with numbers, Texas Instruments can help you do better. And a candy dish and chunky family-sized bars. Big sticks country chocolate filled with raisins and nuts. You got to open up real wide to get chunky inside. And Bissell's revolutionary sweeper, the Century 2, cleans to the walls and around furniture with unique corner brushes. Sweeps all 4 surfaces from Bissell. And a vanity and nail polish. 1,000 nails were tested to prove Andre will last at least 3 days. They're the glossiest, shiniest, most chip-resistant colors you've ever seen. Follow package instructions. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Tattletales. A Mark Goodson, Bill Trotman production.
On the CBS Wednesday night movies, Trouble reunites the wildest and oldest cycle gang ever.
You boys just a little bit old for this kind of foolishness.
Barbara Eden gets Don Murray and Jamie Farr back in shape to lead their freewheeling Wildcats to the rescue.
It is a way to get out of the house.
The Return of the Rebels, Wednesday.
Tomorrow on CBS.